Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Learn Factorio together. Alright, last episode we got them all up and running, and this episode I have a plan to build up some solar. So we'll need a ton of these, and let us get a whole heap of solar panels and some accumulators, and we'll see how far that gets us. It's not too many. Now there are some very funky blueprints around for solar, and we did say we weren't going to be using blueprints in this run through. We'll just do everything from scratch, so I'm not going to go through the math for solar because it is pretty crazy. I think it's like 21 to 25 solar panels and 21 accumulators. But there is a very simple little setup that is close enough, and it does something like, let's set up a little solar panel here. So we'll need lots of those, we'll need some accumulators, some solar panels, and we'll want to pop down some roboports and maybe some radars as we go. So this is what we'll need. So having it is accumulators. Yes, this is the setup. It is something along the lines, if I remember correctly, something like that. That doesn't look quite right. I think this needs to that needs to go. Yeah, no, I think we're right. Right. So this has 5 accumulators and 6. Yes, there we go. There we go. And 6 here. So if we have 4 of these together, we have 24 solar panels and 20 accumulators, which is pretty close to the 21 to 25 perfect ratio. So what that means is there's enough power output during the day to charge the accumulators to provide enough power during the night. Now what we want to do is basically copy this, and I'm pretty sure this is the setup where, yes, as long as they are touching, they will be connected by power. So what we'll do is we'll pop down just a whole bunch of these. And why I brought the roboports here was because we want construction bots to be doing some of this. We don't want to be doing all of this ourselves when we have construction robots to do our bidding now as well. So let's get some power. We will just go from there, and that will be our start. All right, and we'll want another one, something like that. Okay, so let's get some more of these guys going. Our bots will do quite a bit of work. It's not a bad place. Alright, and did that one? No, that's alright. Yep, keep it going, keep it going. Now the problem with solar like this is you can't actually walk through it. So you do want to find a... didn't I request these? We're not in the logistics network, that's the problem. Alright. Yeah, the problem with solar is you can't walk through them. So once they're built, they're built. It's a little bit of an annoyance. And especially in this arrangement, you actually have to have them butting up against each other, otherwise the power poles don't connect. Of course it's night time now, that's always handy, isn't it? So what we can do is... Do we have any substations on us? No. Do we have the substation technology? We sure do. Why have we not built any? Let us go rectify that. Substations are sort of the end game power supply, and they provide power over a huge area and have sort of the length of connectivity of a large pole, and they're really quite good. So let's just make sure we haven't actually got them. Let's grab 50 if we can. He's bringing me some power poles. Alright. So have we even got power poles in our mall? Did we not put power poles in our mall? Yeah, we did. But yes, no substation. So what do we need to build a substation? A bit of an aside here. Let us see. We need copper, steel, and red circuits. Copper, steel, and red circuits. So we can pop one right here. And get you across like so. Thank you. Thank you. Copper, steel, and red circuits. Easy. Substations. And I'm going to start doing something I should have been doing before when I was setting up. Instead of using our wires, we can actually now look at the logistics network, which doesn't just look at the box, but looks at all boxes on the network, including storage boxes, and checks for quantity there. So if substations is less than 50 on the whole network, then I want you to work, which is pretty handy. And we'll power it right there. And now, of course, we need another roboport. I'll just grab a few more of those. Let's just pop him up here for now. Getting a little bit far away. I'm going to, okay. What we'll do is we'll pop him over yonder. And we will run some power up to him. And we'll also pop down a few turrets. Do I not have any turrets on me? I do. Yes. Okay. I don't have much ammo, but that's alright. We'll go to lasers. There we go, and have enough of that. We'll do excellent. Alright. Now, would a radar go nicely here? A radar would. So that will really attract some attention. Got some wall on me as well. Probably should have just put down our blueprint, shouldn't I? Oh, that's right. Alright. This will make everyone nice and safe for the time being. If they get around the back, that's alright. Okay. Now, there we go. We have substations. Excellent. Don't have a whole lot. Got 20, got 4 on the way. That's nice. Okay. So let's go back to our little array. And the reason why I wanted to grab a substation was so I could just connect everything up quite easily. Need some more space, don't we? Well, actually, you can go there, you can go there, and then we can get substations there. Alright. Let's go back over to our solar farm. And let's put a little walkway in. If I do something like, where are we actually going to connect? I think this should work if we then add in some of these poles. Yes, perfect. So let's put one there, and one there. Alright. Now, theoretically, we should be able to copy all of this. Let us copy all of this minus this stuff. Yes. And let us see what happens. If we do this, we get a connection. Yes, we do. And if we do this we get a connection, but not that. Can we make this pole further out, further down? No, okay. That's alright, that's because when we rotated these, the orientation changes. But hopefully we can still connect like that. Ah, I like it. That's not too bad because we've got a little bit of space in the middle. We'll fill these up with some more panels, but we're covered by the RoboPort. I wonder if we connect at another one. That's the problem, is the RoboPorts aren't going to connect. Yeah. Alright. It's not super modular. Where would it need to be? We could pop ones on the side, but we'll sort that out later. Alright. So, most importantly, let's see how many panels we've got. We have 360 panels. And how much does each panel put out? It's not going to tell us. So we have 360 panels, and each one is putting out 60 kilowatts. That's some annoying math, isn't it? Let me just jump off screen and do the math. So that is 20 megawatts. Okay, that's not too bad. Our current power supply is about 20 megawatts. So we will need a bit more because that doesn't include the charging. So we will just grab one of these, pop him here. Power him up, and then I am just going to copy this whole thing and whack it down here. And line it up. It's not the prettiest arrangement, but it does the trick. All right, so we will let the bots do that. I think we had 800 of each in storage, so we should have enough, just enough to build that whole array. Turn my bots off just for the moment. Pick these guys back up. Didn't I just turn you off? What are you doing? They must have already had the command and just wanted to recharge. Alright. Which reminds me, I just want to set some bots there. So we do need a couple more. Let's see if we can grab them from the sky. Oh, this guy. Alright. 50 bots. Nice to have. Okay, so that's our solar. And apart from solar, we also want to, what do we want to do? We want to probably try and fix up some of these circuits. With a little more go. Interesting to see. What's our usage? Can't see it. Need to be closer, maybe. There we go. So we still have. I think the Z must be available. So there's still 250 doing nothing. I guess the bots aren't just aren't into it. We should have enough. Should have enough of everything. That's alright. We'll let them kick away now. Now that we're getting our power sorted, we probably want to transition over to lasers. Did we set up laser production somewhere? I don't think we did. So batteries must be on this line here, which is pretty sad. Why are we getting no batteries? Because we have no sulfuric acid? Yes, why do we have no sulfuric acid? Let's go see what is going on with our petroleum. We are full up on petroleum. Light oil, heavy oil, but sulfuric acid is out of water. Oh my goodness, we have overtaxed the water system here. That's a little annoying. Let's get another water pump, shall we? We definitely don't have those buildings, so we will need to handcraft. Forgotten where it was. It's so long since we needed one. Now let's grab some research. That, yes, because we will want to grab the cannon shooting research. We're going to need to go to here and bring you up. Can we just bring you up here? That is crude. No, we cannot. And I think we will possibly do this. Alright, so water is back on the menu. No? Did we just stuff this up somehow? Ah, looks like we just buggered it up, didn't we? Alright. Can't remember when we did that, but I'm sure if you're watching elsewhere, you probably saw what we did and laughed greatly. But now sulfuric acid is flowing again, and that means we should be getting batteries back, and we are. Okay. Whew. It's going to take a while for those batteries to kick in, but let us find somewhere where we can build laser turrets. So all we need is batteries, steel, and green circuits. We need a lot of everything. Oddly enough, battery, steel, and green circuits. I'm going to do something that I may regret later, but what we will do is convert him over to laser turrets and just start production. Why batteries? Because our batteries are over there. Okay, that we can fix. We can spaghetti our way through anything, can't we? Like so. Alright, that I don't like that. I don't like that at all. It's too temporary. We actually probably need a fair few turrets. Let's pop you there. There we go. Okay, back to normal. Let us pop it in the mall. That actually probably would have made much more sense from the beginning, and we will do it right about here. Alright. Except we don't have... No, what am I thinking? We don't have batteries. We don't have batteries in the mall. So, looks like it's getting its own run. How many turrets? Turrets take 20 seconds of crafting. That is a lot of crafting. Yes. Alright. Let's think about this. How we want to handle it. Probably go with maybe 6 or something. We don't need a huge amount, but we also kind of do if we ever want to, or when we want to start outposting. So it's 20 of steel, 20 green circuits. So let's bring green circuits up by themselves on this line. That's not going to work, but that one will. Alright. And then we need to kick it over to this line. And then we want a half belt of steel and batteries. So I believe this is batteries. Let's double check that. It's hard to tell when we get nothing down here. Yes. So battery is down here. And steel is just above it. Okay. So we want that there. This is what we need. We need something like this. Whew. A little bit tricky. Batteries, steel. There we go. That's what we need. Yes, perfect. probably wanted to do that though. Yep. Okay. And let's put you guys up here as well. Perfect. Alright. Long handles, short handles, and let's output. Alright. Man, let's working the old brain. Alright. 2, 4, 6. Look. 8, 10. We probably don't have anywhere near the batteries to support it, but we're going to do it. Alright, and then at the end, we'll have pop it into a box. And that will be ready. We are. So, construction bots will sort that out. Let's leave them to it. One day we'll get some batteries here, and we actually will be able to make some. So let's go have a look. What's going on? We haven't actually hooked up the batteries. There we go. Okay. Yep. Yeah, there we go. Batteries in. Let's see if we can boost battery supply without overtaxing something. It's just copper and iron and sulfuric acid, so I think we should be alright. How much sulfuric acid do they need? They're definitely getting enough. Do we have enough space? Yes, we do. Except for this arrangement here. We can maybe pop a few more down there. Yeah, we can do that. Alright. I would like to get a little bit more production around that sorted, so let's not reinvent the wheel, that would be silly. We want to do that. I'm going to turn my RoboPort on for this one though. And voila. You're outputting, and we need you inputting. Alright. That looks like it will work. And we can get down to here. I'm trapped. Now we just need this line here in of a half copper and what are you doing to me? There we go. Oh, I don't actually have any undergrounders. Let's go grab some of those then. Why not got that? Are we up to? Probably are ready to do reds. Alright, looks like we are transitioning into Redland. Let's just go all out. Grab these guys, and you can have those ones. Alright. Looks like we are onto red, so I'm going to set up, make sure I've always got a few of these, 100 of these, and 50 of these. Alright. Now, back to the batteries, where we killed the iron output. That's alright guys, I'll see you soon. There we go. Okay, we need... I need to change these, don't I? That's what I need. Alright, reds, reds, reds. So we need you to go there, we need you to go there, and then we need you up to here, and then you're away. Oh, wonderful. Okay, we definitely need another line of copper. There is no two ways about that. We're actually not even getting a full line here. So that is definitely what we'll be doing next episode, 100%. We need to outpost to get some more copper ore in, because this is filled up and it's only got just enough to support one red belt. We probably can upgrade it to red. What is actually going on? We're still getting some bits and pieces up here. We can convert these to storage chests. Do I have any chests on me? I've only got passive providers. We can get the bots working. Not my bots though. And put some of these in the network. They'll get onto that. Let's just see how our power's going now. We have 2 gigajoules of recorded power. Steam still went overnight, which it will for a while, but we are producing a fair bit from our solar panels, so that's a good start. Yes, alright, so batteries, are these guys working now? We need to hook up sulfuric acid. There we go, and let's get you over to there. And we'll change you to one of you. Alright, so no sulfuric acid. I think we are definitely overtaxing that. Let us do one more sulfuric acid. Where can we fit that in? Alright. We need all 3 of these. It'd be nice really to pop it in just there. So let us move that over to yonder. Of course, I've turned my bots off. That is okay, and maybe make you a little bit further down. Thank you. Alright. And there we go, okay. We'll have to do something a little bit dodgy here. Oops, not you. You, and get some pipe to hook you up. Alright. And of course, pipe to hook you up. And there we go, lubricant is flowing back down the network. And we have room. Go back for this. Okay. Whew. We need petroleum and water. Excellent. We've got a little bit over yonder. What if we actually move these down so that the output would align with that sulfuric acid line? Perfect. Okay. Whew. This is really quite ugly now, isn't it? But such is life. Whew. The spaghetti. So much spaghetti. Alright. And there. Yes, we're doing it. Alright, bots, get to work. That is petroleum, and where's our water? We just massively worked our water, didn't we? For no need. You can get down to there, that's pretty handy. But that line is taken. Can you make it to there? Sure can. Alright. Water coming in. And water. Alright. Water coming in. There we go. Water in, and in. Get another power pole to power that, and then need power poles in here. That's sulfuric acid, and then all we need is a long handle inserter. Probably one that's actually powered. And if we put that there. Alright. How are we looking? Yep. We're making sulfuric acid again. Alright. And I am going to pop a pump in here. One here and one here. And can't do that. Let's rearrange this so that is he actually hooked up? No, of course not. Of course not. And there we go. And then power up these guys. Alright. So that should get a bit more flow throughput. Alright. Man. A bit of a cold at the moment. It's definitely making Factorio thinking a little bit slower, but we are pumping through the sulfuric acid now, and we are cranking out the batteries. Look at that. Okay. Whew. Pretty good. Pretty good. Let's see what's happening with our guys down here. Thinking we can just expand this Roboport network a little bit. That's a perfect spot for a Roboport. We can power it. And another one right about there. And maximising our coverage. I don't know if I spoke to you about, but those links to the other Roboports means that the bots can actually fly through them, fly in between them, which if you don't set up, then they get stranded in the one Roboport. But I thought we had 800 of both of these things, but we mustn't have had quite enough. And I guess the dearth of batteries would have been quite the killer. And it looks like green circuits is killing solar, and batteries is killing that. Alright. Both of which need copper. So it looks like copper is going to be our next endeavour. We will get a train down here, and we will use how many of these guys? How many lasers do we have? None. That's great. Looks like the bots haven't quite managed to get that far. Let me just fill it up with going the right way. There we go. Alright, so we have a few turrets, not many. But next episode, alright. Next episode we will have to take care of our supply issues and expand. We definitely need another copper smelter. iron and steel is actually surprisingly going alright. So it really is just copper at this point, but while we're down here, we might as well tap into those if we've got a bit of time. Alright, yeah, sorry about the slow thinking today, but the old head cold really hampers with the strategy of Factorio, and we did, however, manage to get our solar up and running. Oh, let's pop down some of these in the middle there. Yes, we managed to get our solar up and running, and we are producing 40 megawatts on the solar. Excellent. Looks like we are maxed out, I guess, because we're still providing a little bit from the steam engine. But our accumulators are fully charged. As you can see, we are not quite supplying everything we need. Accumulators aren't kicking in much because the steam engines. I don't really want to turn the steam engines off just yet, because we're not meeting that full demand with the solar panels just yet. So we might need to pop in another array of these to actually get the complete transition over to solar, at which point we can unplug these guys. And of course, to do that, we need to get that copper. So that will be next episode. Look forward to putting up some rails and sorting everything out. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.